back. That's good stuff. So this is the 302 that came out of this engine. I want to tear it down and see what was making all that rattling noise. The cylinder walls actually look really good. And this engine's been rebuilt because all the rods have been stamped. Unless they did that from the factory, but I don't think they did. Anybody know? You got comments pulled up on that thing?
Whiskey Dent says howdy, but he doesn't know. Well, I don't know if he knows if they stamp on that factory. But
I haven't torn an engine down in a long time.
Unless I'm just not interpreting howdy correctly.
Howdy?
Howdy doo da.
Oh, that actually looks... I guess...
Oh, Whiskey Dent says they do not stamp from the factory.
Yeah, there's where part of the noises. Look at that, the grooves in there.
Yeah.
So I could actually probably just re-bearing this engine and get away with it. Get this guy out of there. It has not been turned.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it means the crank is still factory size, but it will have to be turned. You can, yeah. She was probably part of the reason why it's making noise.
Probably.
Get past that ring wrench.
I don't know how to tell who's here.
I don't know either. How many does it say?
Well, it says 6.
Oh. Well, 3 of them's probably Chris.
Oh.
Yeah, look at that one. Look how much material's missing.
Uh-oh.
That's probably where the hammering was coming from.
Oh. Mama Bowden says hi.
Hey, Mom.
And Simon Seiss says hello.
Hello, Simon. Simon says, get to work. That's what I'm doing.
Well, if you can call it that.
You want to switch spots?
Sure.
Or do you want to run this?
Yeah.
Actually, get away with running that thing so it's not so noisy.
Yeah. Welcome. Oh, here's Anthony.
Hey, Anthony. Look at him already bleeding. They didn't do anything.
So you're tearing down this engine.
That's got a huge groove in the middle of it.
Uh-huh. Wait, but can we back up? We are tearing down this engine. Why?
Well, because this is the burnout engine that had 7,000 RPM and stayed there until the engine hit 260 and I shut her down.
So you caused all this?
Yes.
I guess I'm glad you're fixing it. Hey, keep on trucking. Good evening to you too.
Oh yeah, that had some kind. No, that might be a factory groove. Oiling groove, maybe? Where's the first one I pulled out? There's the first one. I don't know. It had something running through it. That's where the noises was coming from.
James said he just watched your buddy over at Whiskey Dent's.
My buddy? That's my older brother.
Yeah. And you can't see the family resemblance?
There is no family resemblance.
I know. Well, I hope you enjoyed Whiskey Dent's episode. We thought it was pretty good.
I did.
Is he a mechanic? Well, he thinks he's a mechanic. I'm not 100% convinced.
Me or Chris?
You, I think.
Oh, I'm not really a mechanic. I just
Simon Seiss says you look like you know what you're doing.
I've been around a time or two. I did go to school for auto mechanic.
For like a year.
Yeah, well, a year's enough.
It's fair.
Especially when you know more than the teacher knows.
Yeah. Did you like the snow digging? Whiskey Dents wants to know.
Yeah, I commented on it. Digging in the snow. Got down all for
I have no comment on that.
yeah, you were busy
Yeah.
chewing doors.
I was chewing doors. Whiskey Dents wants you to know there are 42 people here, but your phone says 46.
Oh.
And Sapera, oh no. Greetings from Russia, friends.
Wow.
Okay, it's been way too long since I read Cyrillic writing. But greetings. Paruski. I could say Paruski.
We'll have to call your mom.
Both of our phones are occupied. Yeah, that's awesome to hear from people across the ocean.
Yeah. My brass hammer's about to give up on me.
Yeah, you already knocked the head off once.
Once?
Or twice. How's that looking?
The pistons actually look really good. There's hardly any wear on them.
Good, we can reuse those.
Yeah. Wrist pins feel nice and snug.
It's important.
Oh, better put the rod cap back on, otherwise I'm going to lose it. Yeah.
So that's the only piece you're thinking you need to replace? Those little rings?
Now looking at the crank, I'm probably going to have the crank turned. Which is fine, and then you just get oversized. I was looking for the nuts and they were on my wrench.
Now they're gone.
There, so I can dig them out in a little bit. Just my paper towels.
Yeah, right there.
So what's everybody doing on this wonderful Friday night? Snow night. It just started snowing like an hour ago.
James Butcher says you two should make a sculpture out of motor parts. I'm assuming he means you and Whiskey Dents, which would be pretty awesome.
I definitely have a lot of engine parts to sculpt.
Let's see.
I got stuff everywhere.
I mean, there's
I've
motors.
actually thought about doing that before. I think it'd be cool.
And Simon once says, "Good luck with the fix." Yeah, I don't know, Simon. I'm with you on this.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a fix or not. I just want to see what's going on with this thing. See if it's worth saving. I'm going to set these on the paper towel so I don't lose them this time.
Whiskey Dents is accusing you of stealing his hammer Thor.
I do not have his hammer Thor. I would not steal that. Although we do, well, whenever I go to his house, I steal something. Early birthday present for me.
I wasn't going to read that comment that he accused you of also stealing.
Yeah, I did not steal Thor. He probably left it in a snowbank.
Oh, this Russian friend that we have that we're all brothers. No, I can't do it. You're typing in Cyrillic, which is...
It's not giving you the translate.
No, it's pa ruskaya pani something, but I don't know what that means. But we appreciate any and all comments.
Yeah, especially from
Milk Creek Fab Shop says now's a good time for an LS swap, but don't hack it up like your brother does.
Hey Joey, you won't see an LS swap and a Ford in my shop. You will see an LS swap and a Chevy in my shop, but that's still Chevy on Chevy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of those Ford on Chevy crimes.
And Vaji says hi.
Hello.
Whiskey Dents is gonna go check on his snowbank.
His snowbank?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where he keeps his money?
Probably.
I wonder if that's where a snowman keeps his money. In the snowbank.
Oh, thank you. Drift Tip asking if we understand Russian. No, we do not understand Russian. My mother was a Russian teacher, and I used to know some Russian, but it's been way too long. So I can say Zakhnis, but I won't.
The only Russian I
And
know is from Rocky. Rocky 4.
and what does he say?
Well, they speak Russian in that.
You just said you knew Russian from it.
Yeah, the little bit they say.
Oh. And Keep on Trucking would like to know how much was that gasket set. I assume he means off of this build,
The Apex one. It was
the
like
Apex.
$80 or something for the complete kit. And with shipping, I think it was like $105 or something. So.
At the Hada show, Hyman Widmo says. Drift Tip that's impressive that you can both translate and write in Russian. And I can say at the Hada show, but I don't remember what it means. And Classic Car well, doesn't have a clue. And Rusted Metal Garage asks how it's going.
I think his name's Jamie.
Jamie, hello. I think it's going pretty well. I don't know. I'm not paying any attention to what he's doing over here. Although 130 people are. So. Nice in translation. Adele Barnes says hi.
Hello.
Oh, Sergey is our friend in Russia.
Sergey?
I'm from Siberia. Damn, it's bad. I don't understand you. Take care of yourself, friends. Thank you.
Maybe it's time to start learning some different languages.
I do try. Hello from the UK. Hello, Spurs Attack. We can probably understand what you say to us.
I hope so.
We went to Ireland a few years ago.
Yeah. We're going back too. Just don't tell Whiskey Dens. I haven't found any like majorly bad bearings, but like, you can tell the difference between like this is actually a pretty decent bearing, and that is pretty fried.
So is that copper color
Yeah,
underneath?
it's supposed to be this gray, and then when that gray wears off, it hits copper. So if I had a feeler gauge, I could probably, do the whole measurement thing.
Right.
Find out how much has been worn off of it. And if it's every single one, that's going to explain the noise at high RPM.
Mm-hmm.
I probably could have dumped Lucas in this thing and got away with it for a little while. But
May as well do it right.
yeah, because I might use this in my Mustang. Because that thing's starting to, it's got a pile of burnouts on it.
Drift Tip says it wears off because it wasn't properly greased, right? Is that the...
It's just time, over time, and heat cycles, and it could be miles.
I would assume that also heating it up to 260 degrees and leaving it there at high idle wasn't...
Idle.
I mean, high, revving high, whatever.
High ripples?
Yeah, I'm guessing that wasn't super good for it.
No. But I haven't found any spun ones, which is good.
That is good. Yeah, Ireland was beautiful. Gorgeous country.
Yes.
Great trip.
So was Lithuania.
Yes, we did go to Lithuania for a few days. Pretty awesome. We went to Skirsnamunia. Took me forever to learn how to pronounce that. So Drift Tip says, yeah, but that kind of wear would indicate a micrometer deviation in the shaft.
And it could be. Over time, stuff wears out. So it, yeah, I haven't built an engine in years, and I don't remember much of what I learned years ago. But yeah, it could be out of round. You know, I got this engine hot. It hit 260, so
And stayed there.
and stayed there. Or even higher. I think the gauge went to 260. But for the money I made,
Drift Trip doesn't want to worry you for nothing. We're not really worried. This was a like a $75 motor,
basically a free engine.
basically free, and
Proceeded to make $1,000 with it.
right in a burnout contest. So, but when Classic Car Revivals realized that it had probably been rebuilt and had some good parts.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have done that.
Well, no, but then you decided it was worth it to tear it down and
Yeah. No, just the cross hatching and the cylinders are the way they look. It's worth it keeping this block, and it's a roller block. So
right. Mill Creek Fab Shop. Joey received a Thor hammer
the mail from me.
in the mail.
He got
No,
that,
he
huh?
says he got it from his friend at 1776 Garage.
Oh, Glenn swiped your hammer.
Oh.
Is Glenn here?
No.
Not yet.
Aaron wants to know what Mustang you have.
89 coupe, the one with the trunk.
That's a nice car.
It's in a previous video. I did work on it in here, and then we took it up and did a donut contest, and that after that it started smoking pretty good. So
But he didn't blow it up like this one, so
no,
we're pretty good. It's a very nice car. I don't know why everyone likes Thor so much.
because Thor's bad. I don't know. It looks heavy. Smacking Thor around. Yeah, there's another one that's all. And it's always the top side that is worse than the bottom side.
Oh, Aaron got a GT350 not too long ago.
An 84 or 60s?
Aaron, what year you got?
Because I had an 84 GT350. T-top car.
Yeah. It's a 2020.
Oh, a newer GT350.
Mm-hmm. Is it fast?
Did you know back in the 60s you could rent a GT350 from Hertz? It was called a GT350H.
Nice.
From Hertz Rent a Car. You take it to the drag strip and go beat on it.
Nice. Spurs Attack says you guys have the best cars. I have a Volvo. Hey, I have a Volkswagen.
Yeah,
Love that car.
so do I. I got Volkswagens are one of my favorite cars.
And I do actually really like the older Volvos.
Yeah.
That 80 something that we drove around was awesome. Whiskey Dents said you all like Thor because his son made it for him. I don't know about all that. He's got the hammers. Rusted Metal Garage wants to tell you... Oh, no, never mind. He's only saying hi to Whiskey Dents, not you.
Oh.
And Seifa says hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I bet that Volvo is a great daily.
Yeah. So the Volvos had the 5 cylinders, right?
I don't know.
So. I think the older Volvos had 5 cylinders in them. Some of them had a 5-cylinder.
I know my Jetta gets
Yeah, we get
50 miles to the gallon in the summer on the highway. Mirko, we are in Two Harbors, Minnesota.
100 miles from Canada.
Yep. It's just north of Duluth.
Well, should we pop the crank?
There's a mosquito in here.
Well, it's because it's warm in here.
Yes, but it's January.
Well, they know no limits.
Ugh.
Yeah, you bring it up to 50 degrees in a garage and you get mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I should
All
have
right.
let it bit me so I remember.
Yeah. What are we doing with this?
Popping a crank.
Oh. Why?
I want to see what the main caps look like. Main cap bearings. Because it could have been that causing noise too.
BMW Z4 says hi.
Hey.
Yes, he does still have that OBS truck.
Yes, the short bed, 5-speed.
Oh, Aaron traded in his 2024 Mustang GT for the Shelby and doesn't regret it.
I wouldn't either. Was this 24? Did that have, was it a 5.0 Coyote? I'd like to do a Coyote swap in one of these.
In one of these trucks?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fast too.
Yeah, they make a lot of power.
All right, so if this main caps, if they
Look bad.
look bad, then what? What's the next step?
Take the block in and have a line board and new main caps and rod caps. Or rod bearings and main bearings.
Oh. Joey is Mill Creek, right?
Yeah.
Wants to know, you did get it running, right? The OBS?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I thought so, but
It turned out it was the fusible link for the fuel pump.
yeah, that's right. Now I remember.
Yeah, my buddy Adam came over and started probing stuff, and he found the fusible link. And yeah, it works now. It needs a clutch blade and one brake line.
Yeah. Drift Tip said that would be sounding real nice and new sleeves too, though, right?
I don't know if these are sleevable blocks.
Oh. And Aaron says the 5.0 Coyote for the 5.2 Voodoo flat plane crank. You're not talking my language here.
Bleeding again out of another nipple.
Matt the Scrap Whisperer, hello. Is the OBS for sale? It is for sale.
Yes.
Definitely.
I do not have a price lined up. I got to talk to the guy that actually owns it.
Mm-hmm. But we can talk.
Oh, that looks really good.
This is the main thing that we're looking at.
Yeah, that actually looks really good for
all the other stuff.
Right.
You have an EJ 257 that you just did?
Me?
Very nice.
Yeah, that one's...
Oh, a Subaru STI with 600 wheel horse. Nice.
I bet that thing boogies.
It probably does.
That's a 9-second car.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that one's kind of...
Yep. Not great. Joey, that sounds good. He'll call you tomorrow on the OBS.
Okay. Tell him to come up with Tim and he can drive it back after Tim comes to pick up that stuff from on his Peyton.
Matt says it doesn't matter. It's just pocket change for a man of Joey's caliber.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one's kind of beat down, too.
The Subaru's your daily driver? That's awesome. And Boss King, hello.
I tried I dailied my S10 for
Yeah.
quite a while.
Yeah, in the summer.
And that makes 650, so I think all of this is a combination of the noise that it was making when...
Yeah, probably. Drift Tip, as long as it kept all the wheel diff, sure.
Yeah.
And Joey says Matt's pretty. It doesn't look like Matt really liked that comment. I don't know. I've never seen Joey or Matt. Gerard, great work. Have you folks ever thought about going to the Isle of Man?
Ooh,
Oh,
someday.
yes,
Do
we
they
have
still do the race
definitely.
there?
Oh, I don't
I don't know
know.
if it got canceled because it was too dangerous. Let me know if they still do the Isle of Man race.
Yeah,
I'd love to see that.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a crank turn and have this thing checked out.
Yeah.
But honestly, it doesn't look that bad for the amount of torture I put it through. And the person I got it from, I guess they just tortured this thing.
Really?
Yeah. They were not gentle with this car. Or the car that the engine came out of.
Men aren't used to accepting compliments graciously.
I'm gracious.
Yeah, but no one ever compliments you.
That's fine.
Well, that's why you can be gracious, because, you have to be complimented to accept it graciously.
I was at the gas station the other day and the clerk checked me out.
Yeah, she was paid for that.
Look at you.
Ghost N55 wants to know what you're going to drop that motor in.
It might go in my Mustang or it might go in that 66 Ford I got. And then the motor out of my Mustang can get rebuilt too.
Oh?
Or it might have to go back in this one after this one grenades.
No, we don't know yet. Gerard says they sure do still do that race. They can't stop it there.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I'd love to go check that out.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That's by Scotland, isn't it? Isle of Man.
And Drift Tip says, if you got it for $75, it was definitely beat up well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay, though.
Well, the frame was bad on the car, so then they were young kids. They took it out in the field. They took it mudding. When I had it dropped off here, it was filthy. They said it stopped running. It turned out it had a busted wire to the starter. And I didn't even hear it run, and I stuffed it in this truck and hooked it up and fired it up. So.
Right. Yeah, Joey says, I'm sorry, Matt. David is smart, not sure what happened to Crystal Dents. I don't know that anyone does. Oh, and your mom says you're very handsome.
You're my mom, you have to.
Ghost955 wants to know, is it stock?
Yes, this is a stock engine. My Mustang's not stock.
Right.
My Mustang has aluminum heads, aftermarket upper and lower intake, big cam, full exhaust, a bunch of trailing arms, that kind of stuff done to it. It's a quick little car. It's been in the 12s. So, and usually they run like a 14 something.
Right. Jupiter, I don't know what an OnlyFans is. I'm maybe Classic Car does. I'm not.
Ask Whiskey Dents.
Whiskey Dents? I don't know.
No, I'm not doing OnlyFans.
Okay. I don't know what that is. Gerard says this is between Ireland and the UK. Okay. The Isle of Man. Yeah. It naturally aspirated. Ghost wants to know. The Mustang? Yes.
But I do have a complete turbo kit for it, so I might end up turbo swapping it one day.
He seems to think he has to go faster all the time.
Everything you own has to be fast.
Oh, Joey says he started a fans only and post pictures of his dumpster dives.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm going to do it with my feet.
No one wants to see your feet.
That's true. I got to crawl in there and find those nuts.
Yep. You sure do.
Wish me luck.
Why not a supercharger? Because he doesn't have one.
I actually had bought a supercharger for that car, and it turned out it wasn't the right setup for it. I thought I was buying a Novi 2000. It turned out to be like some weird 2002 or something. It wasn't compatible with the bracket kit I bought, so I ended up giving it away.
Yeah.
I would go supercharger if I could find one. Because then you got the power all the time. You don't ever have the boost lag or none of that other stuff.
Yep, Drift Tip says you don't need that as long as you got the exhaust and ALU block and cams. You don't need to go fast if you sound great. Well, yeah, he definitely likes to sound good.
That car sounds really good.
It does.
Very healthy sounding car.
Kennebell Ghost? I don't know. Kennebell, that must be the place.
Kenny Bell?
Kenny Bell.
Supercharger?
Sorry. Yeah. I don't know. Matt says, Joey, I saw one of those dumpster dive pics. It was nothing but the backside of a plumber. I can't unsee it. Hello, hello.
Seems like you're having tons of fun doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, we are not going to do an OnlyFans then. Thank you for explaining that to me.
Nope, nobody wants to see me with my shirt off. But if you want to see Whiskey Dance with his shirt off, go back to his second or his third episode. He's out there welding with no shirt on, playing the Bert Kirscher.
Yep.
Or the Ginger Billy.
Hello. On. All right, well, get under there. No time like the present. We're waiting.
There's one.
100. Yeah, thumbs up, people.
They can stay there till I pull the trigger out. I don't know, should I fire this thing up one time and then we can sign off for the night?
Yeah, anyone else have any other questions? This is the one he just got running yesterday.
Yeah, actually, I did some tuning on
Yeah.
it. It runs a lot better.
Got the radiator hooked up.
Distributor in properly.
Yeah, all this stuff. What would you recommend for the new chassis Mustangs? As far as what?
Oh, I don't know anything about the newer stuff. Yeah.
Like the S550, 50, GT350.
Yeah, I know old stuff. But if you're gonna do something, you can put nitrous or boost to those things, and they absolutely love it.
Woody Woods, seriously? Is it a Ford? Will it even run? Are you kidding me? Woody Wood? You might be right.
Started yesterday.
It did start yesterday. There we go.
Sound good?
That's my girl. Okay, yes, it will run. Do we like this governor? Let's not talk about that. Hello, Edge of Eternity, Bill
Hey,
Cameron.
Bill. Billionaire.
Yeah. What does it cost? What does a driver's license cost out here, start to finish? I know my school does the driver's ed class and it's $450. I don't remember any of the other fees. It's been a long time since I got my.
If you're over 18, all you gotta do, it's like $68 or something.
To get your
if you're over
license.
18.
Right, and if you're under, then you have to do the
Then you have to
class
yeah.
and all the hours.
But mine was like, because I got a CDL, that was.
Yeah, well, that's more. Yeah. Woody Wood said the accelerator pump leaked down a little, but she runs.
Yeah. It was cold in the garage all day. I've only had the stove going for a little while.
Right.
And I don't have the choke hooked up yet.
Yep.
But no,
Ether. No, we heat it. No ether except on diesels.
Anti-ether. Maybe I should make a shirt that says that.
Yeah.
Well, all in all, it was a successful night.
It was.
So I think we're going to call it a evening and go inside and play some cribbage and maybe watch some TV. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. And maybe we'll see you next time I go live. Everybody have a good night.